I went through many phases throughout my career. 3D graphics is what got me into this field. Programming because I wanted to make my models interactive, and now exploring AI because, well, it's everywhere. I read and learned about many concepts and noticed that there are many words that persist throughout these fields. One that always stood out was model. But let's start from the beginning. In 3D, a model was simple, a mesh, something I could see, manipulate, texture. It was a shape, and that was it. When I started working with Unity engineers on real-time apps, my model became a performance problem. Suddenly, it had a price tag attached to it. If we wanted to run our apps at 60 FPS, the entire frame had to render within 17 milliseconds. The model went from art form to performance problem. The real mindset shift came when I talked to graphic programmers. My model shattered to pieces. Those vertices I'd been manipulating became just points floating in abstract 3D space. At this point, there was no model, just trigonometry. In programming, the word model exploded into new meanings. These models were descriptive rather than visual. No shape, nothing to look at. A data model, for example, held no data at all. It just described what data was allowed to exist. Not a representation of a thing, but a set of rules about what a thing could be. Then one of my apps needed weather forecasting, and for the first time in a while, the model had clear shape again. But it had a different relationship to reality. It wasn't describing structure, it was making predictions, looking at the past to make claims about the future. At this point, the word model had grown out of all proportion. Nothing could surprise me anymore, and of course, I was wrong. Now, the AI, a word that gets thrown away around even more than model. But like model, it means something different depending on who's using it. It can mean an algorithm finding a path through a maze, no intelligence, no learning, just logic eliminating dead ends until only one path remains. AI can also be enemy behavior in a game. It can be described by state machine, goal-oriented action planning, or other systems. Still AI, but you write the rules explicitly. Machine learning models are something different. You stop writing rules, instead you show it examples. Tag enough of them and the model finds the line that separates them. That line is the model, learned, not programmed. Large language models are the same idea taken to an almost incomprehensible scale. There is no simple line we can draw. The model is billions of numbers called weights, each one encoding a tiny piece of the relationship between words. Our model once again became a vast ocean of numbers that mean nothing on their own, but together somehow meaning emerges. These are the models we can talk to. Every time I thought I understood the word, a new field showed me another layer underneath. It started as a simple shape I could hold. Now it's something I can't even visualize. The model that talks, that creates, I just wonder what's next. How much this word can stretch? How big can it get? I guess we'll see.